In this video, let's talk about how to set up Google Tag Manager. Google Tag Manager is awesome because it allows us to track and install and edit all of the tracking pixels for various tools that we might be using across a funnel or website or anything from one central location. Makes us much more efficient. So the first thing that you're going to do is open up your browser tab. I'm going to open up a new incognito window just so that I have to go through every step. And then you either have to go to tagmanager.google.com and hit enter, or it's easier to just Google search Google Tag Manager. And then you select Google Tag Manager. If you're already logged into Google Tag Manager, it'll look like this. It'll just take you right to the page. So when you select Google Tag Manager, it'll just log you right into the last account by email that you were logged into. If you're not logged in, you'll be prompted to select an email associated with a Google Analytics account. If you don't have a Google Analytics account, it'll prompt you to create an account where you enter your first name, last name, email, enter your password, and confirm. And this is also where you can create a Gmail account. But in this instance, and I think in most instances, people will have their email already, so just select the correct email. I recommend saving passwords in a tool like LastPass, or you can just remember your passwords. Click the next button, enter the password, click the next button, and now you can see I've already set up a demo account. So I'll just create a new account. So what's going to happen is you're not going to have any of these. Obviously, it's going to be empty. So you just click this Create Account button on the top right of the screen. Enter the account name, so something that you'll remember. So this is for your records. You want to be able to look at that and be able to see it really quick. Select the correct country. I always check this share data anonymously. They say it's optional, and it is technically optional, but frankly, they take your data anyway, so you might as well have them let you help them, hopefully use it to give you better ad performance or analytics. Under container setup, you just choose your domain, select web. Of course, if you're using an application, which isn't the case for me, you would select the appropriate container where to use it. But we're choosing web, and then you click create. Then there's this terms of service, so you can read this whole thing if you'd like. It's actually not the craziest one that you'll ever see. It's pretty short, manageable. Check this box that says you also accept the data processing terms, and then click on the yes button, and then you'll be inside your new account. Now here you will immediately be given the two codes that you need to install. So what we're going to do right away, just so we don't lose anything, is we're going to open up our Facebook campaigns and pixels or URLs and pixels spreadsheet. And under Google Tag Manager, we are going to Command A, Command C. We're going to paste these two codes. So that's the first code. And then here's the second code. So these are the two Google Tag Manager codes. And now at this point, you could, of course, just install them right here. But we don't necessarily have to do that. I always want to add everything to this URLs and pixels spreadsheet because this is the hub for everything. This is where all of our media buying data in terms of URLs and tracking pixels and stuff goes. It's just super important to keep everything in that one place. So when you're installing the codes, this first code goes in the header, and this second code goes in the first body tag. So just to give you a quick example, I'll use ClickFunnels, but this applies no matter whether you're using WordPress or anything else. It's the first one goes as high up as you can in the header. The next one goes as high as you can in the body, first line of the body. So I'll just choose a random funnel. Go to settings. It'll say something usually like head tracking code, body tracking code. All you do is you copy this head tracking code into the header. Make sure that there's no Make sure there are no quotes around the code. Otherwise, it could potentially just not work. I don't code, but you don't want anything extra there. So this one goes in the body. Then all you have to do is make sure that you save and you update those settings. And then at any point, let's say you forgot to do this step, although you won't forget to do this step, but let's say it's for some reason you lose these codes. All you have to do is at any point just click your Google Tag Manager ID right there, and it will actually pull up those codes for you to install.